Hey, John Gregory Vincent here. This is this week's 100 Seconds. We are on the road with clients. Took a little break here right on the side of the highway, but at a beautiful little park surrounded by some really cool ducks and things like that. At, when we wrote Diversity and Inclusion, predominantly Deb wrote Diversity and Inclusion the Submarine Way, it was really to put forth this whole notion that diversity and inclusion is a powerful business strategy. It's far beyond just the right thing to do. It is a powerful business strategy to drive engagement and all those KPIs. What our clients have been increasingly telling us very directly over the last year and a half is call this what it is. This is a leadership development strategy, right? Through the lens of strength based, inclusion focused, mission oriented. This is a leadership development strategy. And that is where our second book, A Periscope, is coming from. It's going to be published next year in the summer by Simon and Schuster. Uh, Leadership development through this lens of inclusion. So, this week's 100 Seconds, three things that you need to be if you want to be a successful leader. Now, we're going to do these very differently because we're all incredibly unique, strength based. But if you don't have your version of these three things, you're in trouble. Number one, you've got to be approachable. And when I mean approachable, I just don't mean that you don't yell at people, for being in the room. I mean, when somebody brings an idea and says, you know what, I completely disagree with you, you are open to listening to them. You may not agree with them, but you are open to listening to them and they feel safe enough to bring it up to you. If you are not approachable, you are a one person show, a one person band, and you're screwed. You have to be approachable. You have to be set an environment that's safe for you and safe for others to speak their mind professionally. Number two, you got to be authentic. All right. Authentic for me is a little weird, a little wild, and a little over the top, but it's authentic, right? No one's going to say that I'm disingenuous. They might find me obnoxious, but they find me who I am. You need to be whoever you are. If it's quiet and reserved, be quiet and reserved. But you've got to be authentic. Nobody likes fake. Fake smells bad. Fake creates distrust in an organization. You want to lead effectively, you got to be authentic. And the last thing is you got to have your version of passion. And what I mean by passion is not my version of passion, right? Again, I'm kind of like a bigger than life guy. That doesn't have to be. If that's not you, you won't be authentic. If you're not authentic, CRFA. But if you're not fired up about what you're doing, if you're not fired up about the possibilities of your mission, if you're not fired up about the possibilities of your team, et cetera, why the heck should anybody else be? So, however you manifest that, you got to be passionate. So, those three things again. Number one, you got to be approachable, even when it's not good news that you're getting or not good feedback. Number two, you got to be authentic. Nobody likes a fake. And number three, bring it, man. Have a little excitement about you, however that manifests in you. That's this week's 100 Seconds of Learning. I'm out. Back in the car, back on the road. Got clients to work with. We got a world to change.